Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and you can find me on Instagram as KnitPlanJess, also in TikTok. Check the links in the description below. For my new viewers, welcome, and my returning viewers, welcome back. I really appreciate your guys' support and I'm so excited for today's video. So today we are going to be setting up the week of January 2nd through January 8th in my Kuma Stationery A5 bullet journal. So we have some stickers ready. I have some Tombow colors that are going to coordinate with them. If you want to see how I set up my bullet journal and make it work for me, and this is replacing the weekly dashboard that I've been using from the Happy Planner for 2022, stay tuned. So let's go ahead, because I already have my idea sketched out. So this is basically what I would refer to as my catch-all bullet journal. This is basically going to be used for like personal home life sort of things. Like I mentioned, this is replacing the dashboard planner that I used in 2022. I decided not to use a Happy Planner dashboard or even a Happy Planner in general for 2023 because I wanted something that allows me a lot more creative freedom. I just felt like that's kind of what I needed in the season in my life. So I have an idea sketched out. Let me kind of go ahead and go over what I will be using for this spread, and then we will jump into actually creating it. So let me kind of talk about the layout first. So one thing that I really loved about the Happy Planner dashboard was that you had like a weekly overview type page on the left, and then you had your actual weekly, your days of the week on the right. And I'm going to be doing a very similar thing in this spread. So the left is basically going to be a huge brain dump, and I got the idea to use it because of this December brain dump list that I created a few days ago, that I was just able to kind of write down, like make a huge brain dump list of everything that I need to get done, for December. Some scheduling things that I needed to be aware of, and then also some urgent priority type tasks. And I decided that I wanted to do something very similar in my bullet journal because I love the idea of just a major brain dump list. So this is basically going to serve that purpose, and then we're going to be able to have like my to-dos each day, and then I can be able to write down my meals each day as well. So that way I can be able to plan ahead and know ahead of time what's going to be made. So I have everything sketched out on paper. I am going to be using a few Tombows. So we have 873, 761, and N52. I love these colors together, and I basically picked them to coordinate these plant stickers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. So I'm most likely going to be using like this one right here, and then maybe like one of like the little hanging ones, and then there was a couple of these small ones that I was going to use as well. And as I was looking at this, because I love including quotes in my pages, I decided that the quote that I'm going to be using is coming from Essential Quotes with the Happy Planner, because I'm still using stickers in my spreads, obviously. And we're going to use this one that says, "You don't need the sun to make you shine." I love the colors. I feel like the colors will work well with it. And yes, I'm excited. So we will be also using stamps, because I was kind of really trying to decide, like, I think what I might do, I really like the look of the month written out, and I'm trying to get a lot more comfortable in my, I don't know if you would call it hand lettering or handwriting, but I'm trying to get a lot more comfortable with that. And then I think I may use stamps for the actual days of the week. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want to break out the stamps tonight, but let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and start working on setting up for my bullet journal for January 2nd and 8th. And as I'm setting it up, I will kind of talk about my process and go into more detail of how I will be using it. So I hope you guys enjoy my bullet journal video, and yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts. When I was deciding how I wanted to set up my bullet journal, I decided to take the same mentality that I am taking with my wellness journal, in the sense that it is going to be perfectly imperfect. So I'm not going to be using rulers, and if the lines are crooked or not perfectly straight, it's not the end of the world. I will go ahead and say that the idea of the brain dump page on the left was hugely inspired by Jo Wu of JoJo Apple Prints. She shared with me her bullet journal where she had some brain dump pages, and I just loved the idea of that. And that also perfectly fit in with how well that the Happy Planner dashboard works for me. So naturally, a brain dump page just made sense. That being said, let's talk about how I put these pages together. So I decided to have the brain dump on the left, and I just did a simple box while leaving room to be able to put the month and the date. I did opt to just go ahead and use markers instead of stamps because it's just easy. And then I also have a box on the right side that will be divided into 7 days. Whenever I do the month, or whenever I do any type of handwriting with the Tombow markers, I love outlining it in emoji pen because I feel like that black outline just allows it to pop. I feel like I probably said this a lot, but my goal for my bullet journal is to keep it simple and show you, the viewer, that anybody can bullet journal. You don't have to create something that is super complicated, super complex, super intricate. Really, it's just a matter of creating something that is functional and that will benefit you as a planner. And if it's not going to benefit me, then why would I even use it? What's really important for me for these pages is that I do want it to be fun. So I decided to outline the boxes in that light salmon color, and then highlighted some lines for my schedule, just so then that way I can be able to have those stand out. Since I can't draw, I obviously will be heavily relying on stickers. On the right page, the hanging pot is actually going to be providing a good separation for each day, from where I'm going to be writing my tasks and where I'm going to be writing in my meals or even just dinner. We'll kind of see how it goes to work. And then the hanging pot on the left separates my schedule and my urgent from just my brain dump section. And then I just used a couple stickers on the bottom because they are cute, and I just wanted to add a little bit more decoration and a little bit more color. For the right side, because of the fact that I'm following the perfectly imperfect mentality, I just used a gray Tombow marker, the fine line end, to create the lines. I really love how it looks when the lines aren't perfectly straight. And then of course I need my separating line because again, the right side will be used for meals and the left side will be used for my daily tasks. And I did decide to go ahead and use a Tombow to not only put in dots, but also put in a header above where I'm going to be putting in meals, so I can actually specifically write in just a simple meal plan. One thing that I actually found really interesting is that as I was putting together the spread, because of the fact that I'm not continually flipping through a sticker book, I almost forgot to put that quote in. So I'm really happy with the fact that I didn't add more of the plants to the bottom left page, or else I would not have had room for that quote. And then it's just simply adding in the dates for each day. I opted to not include the days of the week, mainly because I know that I like my weeks to go from a Monday through a Sunday, so I just didn't feel like it was necessary. I did want to add in a little bit more of color, so I decided to go ahead and use a couple more stickers from the Essential Quotes. I just wanted to add in more color to kind of coordinate with the sticker on the bottom of the left page. Next step is filling out my monthly and then starting on my weekly. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more bullet journal content. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.